She makes like video content of old games, like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
They're being insanely loud.
I am. I'm sorry. I was too loud, guys.
I gotta feel in trouble.
I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
Can I do Lego Batman earlier because of DSP tries it? This morning show was only an hour. This is not a 2-hour show like with the podcast. So you don't have to worry about that. This is a shorter show. All right, here we go. Another $5 from a complete dunce. So thank you to the complete dunce for $5. There we go. I appreciate that. That's our biggest contribution of the day from a complete dunce. Actually thought I was going to read their message. No, I'll just take your money. Very nice. Don't worry. This is the guy who every day he contributes and says some detractor nonsense, and I ignore it and still take his money. And he doesn't understand that I'm never going to shout out anything he says. I'm just going to take his money. Okay. All right, so someone is playing a clever game on Kick. This guy's name is Play WWE C Live again, okay? So obviously it's a troll, and he goes, hey, ban me if you're poor. Well, now I can't ban you. Now I'm actually completely limited. I cannot ban you. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to have to see if I can get a mod to come in to ban you, because I can't. I'm not poor. I physically can't ban you. He's actually made himself ban immune now. I can't do it. He got me. He actually got me. Wow. All right. Erix, thanks for $10. That is a guy who's been around for like 2-3 weeks and literally every day just regurgitates toxic stuff about me that my detractors say. But I leave him around because he keeps paying me. I mean, he's pretty dumb. I mean, every time that he does it, I tell him he's dumb, and he still pays me, so. Thank you for $10, Erix. That's our biggest contribution of the morning. I appreciate that. Okay. I mean, it's the same with Kick Chat. There's a ton of trolls in Kick Chat. You wouldn't know if you're not on the Kick side. And every day, they're just saying toxic stuff. And people are wondering, why do you leave the Kick Chat open? Well, there are a few people in Kick who are legit, nice, positive people who like gaming and streams. I will say that. It's not everyone. There's just a lot of them over there that are trolls. But why do I leave it open? Because I make money on it. I get paid to have Kick Chat open and the stream running. And every once in a while, someone drops a contribution. So, oh well, let them have a forum to troll and no one pays attention and I get paid. That's cool. So, if someone does a $50 contribution on the morning show, we will open a pack of Pokemon cards before Batman. If someone contributes during Batman, then it has to wait till the end of the stream. All right, so if anyone is interested in seeing card openings, do it now, because if you wait, you're going to have to wait till the very tail end of the stream, and it's going to be crammed in with DSP Tries It, which is going to be pretty messy, so it would make more sense to do it early. But I'm not saying anyone needs to. I'm just making it known up front that that's the deal, okay? Okay. I have no idea. Rumpelstiltskin says, couldn't you make a Pokemon, the same for a Pokemon card, a $5 special animation for cards to boost small donors and stream won't get controlled by whales only? What are you talking about? Can you rephrase in English? If you can rephrase that in a way that makes sense, I would consider what you're saying, but I don't know what you're saying. You've confused me. What about wings? Says, oh no, not him again. I feel that wings, okay, could actually improve. I actually truly believe that, but I think Wings is the kind of guy that he needs a coach. He needs someone to kick his butt into doing it, because if he's left to his own devices, he won't do it. He needs someone to be there, guiding him, pushing him, yelling at him, and saying, do it. This is how you do it. Do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like. To me, I feel like if he's just left by himself, he says he wants to do it. He actually does want to do it, but he just can't do it. And I don't think that he's surrounded himself with the right people to kick his butt into doing the right things, if that makes sense. A random animation for Pokemon cards like the frog animation. What do you mean an animation for Pokemon cards? So are you saying you just want me to make an animation that looks like a Pokemon card that pops up on the screen? Maybe I could find one. I could probably do that. But I don't know, like, if all you're saying is, yeah, do a random animation that looks like Pokemon cards, I could look for something like that. Guys type in English. Listen to this. Dusty Shackelford. Here's what he said. I think he means make a $5 animation that shows 1 in X amount of donos, then open a pack when it plays like you flex for the frog. Grammar. Can you do more than one run-on sentence so it makes sense? I don't understand what you're saying because you marble-mouthed it into one insane statement. Could you just, like, properly end and start sentences so everyone knows what you're trying to say instead of one big run-on statement? Like, dude, you know you're on the internet in a chat room. Letters, words, sentences, punctuation. Oh, my God. Okay, $5 animation, small chance it's frog or a Pokemon card. If it's frog, it's flex. If it's Pokemon animation, open cards. No, that would, because then you have to understand something, okay? This box has 36 packs of cards in it, okay? This box costs over $300 to buy, and it takes several days to get here, okay? We've established this when I got it, correct? Okay. If I make it $5 to open a pack, this box will be done in 1 week. And then I'll be ordering new boxes every single week. Okay? I will make less money opening the cards than I spent on the cards. It's 36 packs. Would you like to do the math? Okay, let's do some math for people because they apparently can't understand basics here. You ready? Here's a calculator. Let's open the calculator. So let's say, including the price of the cards, tax, shipping, which I don't know. Let's just say it cost me $350. I'm just approximating there. I don't know exactly. But let's say it cost me $350. Okay? Let's divide by 36 packs in the box. For me to break even. No actual idea of trying to do profit or anything like that. I need to charge $10 a pack to open the packs. Okay? That's to break even, not to make a profit. If I do a $5 animation to open a pack, then I make no money. So why did I buy it? That doesn't make any sense. What you're saying makes absolutely no sense. Now think of it this way. If you do it as $50, or I just open packs for free every once in a while, every couple streams, you'll still see a pack or two, right? That's nice. You'll always get to see a pack whenever I play Pokemon. You'll always get to see a pack whenever I play the trading card game. And then if someone else wants to see one, they have the ability to do it. And it's an added bonus for everybody. And I make money. And then guess what? I won't go through the box in a week. I won't have to spend $350 a week buying Pokemon cards. I won't have to spend over $1,000 a month buying Pokemon cards because I won't be opening 10 packs a stream. Does that make sense? I mean, realistically, I want you to think about it this way. What if, all right, on a stream, 50 people all donated $5 and it ended up being 30-some packs on one stream? In one stream, I could open the entire box with your idea. You really haven't thought this through, have you? Here's your answer. No, you did. I did. Okay. Holy crap. All right, let's see here. John, thank you for becoming a member over on YouTube. I appreciate that. That's our first membership of the day. For some reason, it showed it twice in chat. Don't ask me why, because you can't double join as a member. It's kind of weird. But thank you, John. Emil124 did 500 kicks, first kicks of the day, and he says, hey, Phil, hate your content. Well, thanks for supporting the content that you hate here on the internet. That's very smart thinking. So let's get Emil 1024 on the leaderboard for 500 kicks. I appreciate that. I always support the content that I hate the most. And Jack Ryan Gaming did a $2 super chat. He says, you said it wasn't about making money. Well, first off, if it wasn't about making money, if this wasn't my job, nothing would be monetized. No contributions would be accepted. There would be, no ads running on the content. I wouldn't be in the Kick Partner program. So what you're saying is foolish, okay? What I said was that I didn't just buy Pokemon cards to monetize them and sell them. I wanted to accentuate the content I was already making. I wanted to supplement it with something more interesting that's a little different than just raw gameplay. That's different. It's not about, oh, I have a business now where all I'm doing is making videos where I open packs and I'm selling cards to people on the internet. But it's a nice added thing to supplement the content, to give added quality to said content. It's the same as me improving my camera, me improving the lighting, me getting a better microphone, me having cool animations over here. It supplements the content. Does that make sense? Okay. Of course, this is about making money. It's my job. How could I make a living doing this if it wasn't for money? That's a foolish thing you're saying. But I appreciate the $2. What are you doing? How dare you, Chapter? And let's see what he says. Can't wait for more Pokemon cards. I love this new thing you're doing. You have many detractors absolutely frothing with anger. They're jealous. No, I know. They're incredibly upset that I am doing something that's successful. They can't stand it when DSP is successful because they have to admit it. Because here's the thing. If it wasn't working, they'd all make fun and say, ha, your idea isn't working, right? But now because it's working, they're furious because they're like, he's making money. People are liking his content. No,